May profits be upon you. Let's check out what we got going on with Aussie Yen. Aussie Yen. Let's take a top-down analysis of Aussie Yen. What do we see here? Yeah, we got some clean price action, I guess, but it's moving kind of sideways. We're in a range, all right, and we can see once it gets over here, uh, price did form a transition here from bearish to bullish momentum. We have a complete shift. We have an impulse to the upside here, right? So in these situations, what we want to find is the ceiling and the floor, right? We have a supply here, a monthly supply, and we're looking for now the nearest um, demand. Price did leave this area very, very strong and very aggressive. We broke structure to the upside. We see that we had a pullback and a return to impulse. Why do we have that return to impulse? Because we broke all these short-term lows inside here. Let's look at the weekly, and you can see that a little bit more clearly. All right, short-term low here, short-term low, short-term low. When you have short-term lows that are being broken, you know that there's going to be a return to impulse, and that's exactly what happened. All right, and we formed a bearish engulfer at supply. That's monthly supply. This is great. This is a weekly supply now. All right, and you can see how price fell from here, fell from the supply here in an aggressive fashion. All right, now we get to see, oh, what do we have here? What we have here is a floor. All right, this is a um, weekly demand zone. All right, and we have lower time frame ones under that. Let's look at the daily. All right, we see that price is already reacting to these areas. All right, and now uh, we get to refine these order blocks. Okay, this one we can refine all the way down to here. All right, we'll check that out. All right, this one you can see is a well-formed order block, and price did move pretty dynamically from there. You see that break of structure to the upside and how price came on down, right? We also have a lower time frame going to the 4 hour, a lower time frame point of demand here where price is already reacting to, right? Now, what do we want to see here? What do we want to notice? First, we want to notice all of these liquidity points. All I don't believe I just did that. All the way down here, all of this is equal highs, all of these liquidity pools. Okay. And this is ripe for a sweep. We look for the inverted head and shoulders or the inverted quasi, all right, to show prices transitioning from bearish to bullish, right? And that's what we have forming here, potentially. All right, looks like we have a lower, a left shoulder, and this could be forming the head. And what I want to see is what I have this arrow here for: a break of structure to the upside here, breaking these highs, taking this liquidity, and then coming down as a return to impulse to the order block that's going to be formed by the head. And then we come up and we take the liquidity here and the liquidity here until we complete a return to impulse. All right. Now, uh, we'll look here. We would look once we finally uh, establish this inverted quasi. Once we establish that this is a transition from bearish to bullish, then we can figure out maybe this will be the order block in which price will reverse from. All right. But that's where we're at. And that's what we should be looking for. This all eyes down here, and keep look at the lower time frames for your entry. You know what I mean? 15, 5, and 1. Okay. This is what we're looking for. This is the optimal entry here. on the once the break of structure happens.